football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Just able to stop it, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown, but they begin the drive with excellent field position. It's Smothers. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. All right, here's the toss play. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Not your normal call in short yardage, but the toss works really well here. Big people out front being physical, and they pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Lopez. Bringing pressure. There's contact on the throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He can go. The 20. The 10. Touchdown. Aggies. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. And this crowd coming to life It's Rodgers.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
That completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And the Tar Heels hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. And there's the handoff. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
I love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change in momentum right here.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Gain moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Smothers. Football comes out, and the defense comes up with the football.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. That's caught. It's Wilson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
He keeps it on the design run. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Chris, I'm a little bit surprised they decided to run the football. Did not fool the defense or catch them off guard. And now we've got a critical decision coming up here on 4th down.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Tailback with another carry. And they bring him down for a loss. After the big gain, they feed him the ball again, but the defense all over it this time.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Getting set, 2nd down play here. To throw, it's Lopez. The pass rush closing in. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wide out. He's got it with room to run. Breaks a tackle into the clear. That gain moves the ball to the 17, 1st down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, the quarterback has time. Nice throw. It's a 1st down.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. That's a design quarterback keeper. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, UNC. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Automatic on the PAT. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And the ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. You finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll lose a few yardage. That's going to be the final play of the first. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back to throw. It's Robinson. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
What a great play by the quarterback here. Everybody is blanketed in man coverage, so instead of forcing the ball, he just tucks it and takes off. Heads-up play to pick up a bunch of yards.
And the Tar Heels line up with a first and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it now. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Makes the catch. It's Dickey. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gets into space at the 50. They make the stop, and it's a big gain down to the 29.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Now he's bringing it back. The 30, inside the 20. Touchdown, North Carolina. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that shredded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And here's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking deep downfield with the left. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's running out of time here. That's reeled in. It's Dickey. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's picked for a third time tonight. Could take it all the way. Across the 40. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tossing to the back, running left. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot him inches short of a first down.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. The running back here in a direct snap. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Takes the handoff. It smothers. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Want to make it touchdown, UNC. Still no answer for this offense.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And he knocks through the PAT. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Nice grab. It's Dickey. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. With sure hands, it's Finley. He bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it again. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Looking for a man. Caught over the middle. It's Owens. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tar Heels. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the 1st half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas A&M 14.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they start the drive. First play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Wilson.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quick pass. The catch is made. Looks like Texas A&M will have the 1st down.
That's good for Fighting Texas A&M.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. QB keeper all the way. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And off the miss, it's still a 21-point margin. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter, cut in to this huge lead. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
Well, the option keeper here for a big game for this Texas A&M quarterback. It's reminiscent of a guy like Johnny Manziel, who could do so much damage when he played for Texas A&M. But they've had others, going back to Bucky Richardson and how about Reggie McNeil? Great history and tradition at College Station with those athletic quarterbacks.
Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Heading left after the handoff. Breaks an open space. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown. I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. And the Tar Heels pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects a team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to... And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas A&M, 14.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. And the one moves the ball into 33.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Buying time now, rolling to his left. He gets the first and more. He's in the clear. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Blitz and a quick sack. Come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Design quarterback run. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And the Tar Heels will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. The offense sets up with a first and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they've got him. Offense facing second and goal. A play action looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, UNC.
Well, the defense to me looked like they may have had a bust. So much focus on the perimeter, worried about the receivers. They lost focus on the tight end. He's wide open. An easy read for this quarterback for the touchdown.
To throw, it's Robinson. Buying time, moving to his left. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
Well, we know this quarterback is a threat throwing the football. Here he uses his legs to get this two-point conversion. Nice call.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Trying to find some room. It's Dickey. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Same tailback, another carry. The defense gets him behind the line as time expires in the third period. And it's North Carolina in front, Kirk. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Inside the 30. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and... Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's Here's the first play of the drive now for the 20-yard line. Working clock with the ground game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And he's brought down after a short gain does not make the first down yardage. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. The 30. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Aggies. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
And he gets in for the score, cutting the lead to 14.
Chris, when was the last time you saw a game turn on a dime like this? A pick six, then a 2-point conversion. That's a quick 8-point swing we just watched here.
Kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Single back takes the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. Now here he goes. They get him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. The timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. With the sack on first down, it's second down. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking downfield. It's Lopez. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.